Yo, boy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Jubs, and we are going to be doing Umineko Episode 7 Commentary, Part 8. Let's open the doors. See where we left off, yeah? So, last time we left off, we were at the part still in 1944, Kenzo's backstory with Beatrice 1. How they got their hands on the gold and everything. How Kenzo wanted up buying Rokkenjima. And now we learn why he chose the one-winged eagle to be the Ushinomiya family crest. If that imprint had been made correctly, it would have been the eagle of the Solar Republic's flag. Or it could have been the two-headed. No, of course not. Pressing the night away with gifts. There's a massive pile of gold, drinking and wondering. Will is talking to Dr. Nanjo, so learning more about the first about Kenzo's relationship with the first Beatrice. It seems that she didn't get shot. She survived. He did too. They didn't get shot at all, so I'm still stuck on wondering how she died. Oh boy, that was a little fumble there. My headphones wound up being unplugged out of the computer. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway. People who deal with large amounts of money are quite mindful of small amounts as well. When you refuse to accept anything more than medical fees, that must have earned you this admiration. Ridiculous. I wasn't frightened about a large quantity of money. I began to regret it later. It seems I never had real guts. No need to worry there. Guts are one thing you got no shortage of. For at least one whole year after Kenzo's death, Najo had taken part of holding the secret of the death. Of course, Natsuhi must have given him some hush money. Still, there could be no doubt that he'd had enough guts to withstand the pressure from Kenzo's children for a long time, without slipping up once. Now that's something that take real guts. Looks like we're moving on to another part. I think I learned just how much the woman called Beatrice influenced grandfather's life. Yeah, Will got a point there. All of the Beatrices we've heard about so far weren't killed at all. We're trying to understand where the killed factor comes in. That's the real funeral as far as Burkestar is concerned. No one knows about the killed factor. Is that the truth we're trying to expose? You opposite. Ouch! Don't call your partner a piece. So, what next, William Holmes? Questioning witnesses on the basis of investigation. A Beatrice they need to ask about. Will nodded in the direction of George, Jessica, and Maria. Hey, that's Jessica. Inside the overturned cup, incredible. Sounds like magic to me. Can't avoid acting the authority on witches, can we? I don't see Battler anywhere. Ushiromiya Battler, the one who made the fight in Beatrice's opponent in many games, and the most important person in this game, this tale. A battler in this world will probably be a peace person, but even so, this will be possible to get some vital information out of him. Will probably wanted to talk with Battler too, but he was nowhere to be seen in the cousins group. Battler-kun did not attend the funeral. It's the same seeing as he's the cousin closest in age to me. Are you two on good terms? Yes, of course. And you pinch his butt every time he says something perverted? Oh, how did you know? Did your detective instincts tell you that? Poor guy. So keep your hands off my ass. Then why not try choosing your words a bit more carefully? Oh, it's successor sub. Are you doing babysitting the old geezer? Yeah. At least Leon is impartial. No mercy even for Jessica. Leon pinched Jessica on the butt. Oh boy, if there was ever any fan service, you'd probably see a panties right about now. I say she wears black and red stripes. Why am I even talking about that? Successor summer. Just shut up. I'll live the way I want to. Ow! 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 Stop it! Don't pinch me! This is abuse, pervert! Stop! Now! Jessica, why are you talking like that in front of a guest? What the hell? This is getting stupid. Don't worry, that wouldn't be enough to change her personality. George Oni-chan, who is this person? This is the first time I met you, correct? But it sounds as though you know a lot about her family. I'm George, and this is Maria. Nice to meet you. Call me Will. I'm investigating Beatrice. I want you to tell me what you know. Beatrice? Ooh, you know that? Ooh, Beatrice exists. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck you. Fuck you, you little creepy witch. Ooh. My God. Will reached in and grabbed it reflexively. As soon as he did, he felt a bright light seeping from the gap between their hands. The theater-going power that Burger started giving him had affected Maya. Beatrice is the witch of Wakajima. She plays with me every time I come to Wakajima. Oh boy. I guess Will is about to meet Witch Maria. My mama is Rosa. My papa, I don't have a papa. I think I remember mama showing me a picture long ago saying, "This is your papa." It was a picture of a man with a dark suntan on a beach wearing a swimsuit. So this is Witch Maria. I figured Will would wind up meeting her. Behold, a virgin shall be with child and bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel. If I was a boy, that might have been my name. Book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 20. No, verse 23. Verse 20 is but what sounds like stuff in the Bible. Saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for which is conceived in oh, screw it. I'm not really much of a Bible reader. I should read the Bible a little bit more every now and again, but everyone said that everyone has a papa. He got mad and hit me even though all I did was act. So I didn't really understand who gave birth to me. Oh boy. She's telling Will about how Rosa is the best mom ever. That God knows everything, and the will God only knows. The priest taught me. He said there was nothing strange about a child having no papa. After all, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin, and the one who gave birth to him was the Virgin Maria. Maria was the name Maria, but I thought it was supposed to be Mary. Huh? Y'all got y'all facts screwed up. Even I know that much. The book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 20. The witch conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. What do you think that means? You interpreted this to mean Maria had no human father, that your real father was the Holy Ghost. I was a child of God, a child of the Holy Ghost. When I got back, I told Mama I had no papa. Mama gave birth to me thanks to the power of God. It was probably painful for Rosa when Maria asked her about her father. Bento isn't a child of the Holy Ghost, but I'm different. I was born from Mama alone. I was born of the Holy Ghost. This is getting crazy. Better call me the Witch of Origins. And that was Mirage Sorcière. Standing by God's side. Sorcière. I remember they talked a whole lot about that back in episode 4 when Angie was banned from it when she lost her mind. Willis asking Maria. Maria responds. At that time, you already thought you were a witch? I did. I already knew more about the Bible and the occult than most adults. So even though I couldn't use magic, I believed that I was a witch. It's funny, isn't it? That's why I was only an apprentice. Beatrice. Huh? And Beatrice. So you are Ushawumi Maria, I presume? Who are you? You were the first who said that you wished to see me. Here I am. Welcoming the witch who came to visit my island, and yet you ask my name? Beatrice! Oh boy, I am hearing Sayaka Ohara right now. I don't like saying it, but I knew more than she did back then. At first, I thought she wasn't a very good witch. Well, that was just my conceit. So she showed you magic. Magic? If you call yourself a witch, you must be able to show me some sort of magic, correct? When one knows of magic and can speak of it, they finally reach the rank of apprentice. Young and immature. Of course, I could not call myself a witch otherwise. You know, I gotta make a little comment about the music here on episode 7 that I've heard so far. I know that when I first heard some of the music on episode 7, when it first got leaked, back when it first came out, I listened to a bit of it early, and well, I wasn't a fan of much of the music. There was only like three tracks that I liked, but you know, after listening to them in full, now that I have to, I'm starting to appreciate the music of episode 7 a lot more. I mean, I really like it this time, so yeah. I just want to hear what kind of track ZTS got. Actually, I forgot the name of that track because it's been a while since I listened to episode 7's music, like by itself. Beatrice lifted up an empty teacup, then turned it around in front of Mario to say that there weren't any tricks or swings. Right, the magic to make candy appear inside of an overturned cup. Not because that was really basic witch's magic. Toxins. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and call it right now. That was just a freaking sleight of hand. Somebody dressed up as Beatrice and pulled off a sleight of hand in front of Maria and got her thinking she's a witch. Fuck. Listen, Rumi and Maria wants to become a witch. I remember when Leela on Futurama, she all of a sudden, there's no place like, I want to become a witch. Boom! I remember that part on Futurama. I loved that episode. Correct. You cannot become my disciple. However, you can become my friend. Really? Yes. From that point forward, we shall be friends. Let us continue to talk on the deep profound world of witches. Ooh, thank you, Bedlam. Can I eat this candy? No, let that be a souvenir. Instead of eating it, keep that lovely bag with us. Oh boy, it's a sleight of hand. But of course, it's easy to trick a kid into thinking that it's magic with a good sleight of hand. Oh, by the way, I never really commented, but this has to be the third Beatrice. I think that was the first time I met Beatrice. Was that candy still there when you got home? Yep. But I doubted a little, so it was half melted. I regretted almost doubting her. If I had doubted her more, maybe the candy would have disappeared. I almost lost the proof of my magic miracle that had happened before my eyes. Never mind. Did you tell Rosa about your meeting with Beatrice? Yep, I told everyone at the dinner that day. Klaus Oji-san laughed at me. Then Mama, who was sitting next to me, got mad and told me to stop talking about it. Best mama ever. Next to you, by your family's ranking system, your seat should be next to Rosa's. It wasn't a family conference. It doesn't. Have you ever met with Beatrice outside Rokujima? You know what? Will is so cool for just being so straightforward and getting answers. Nope. She said Mama's toxin is too strong, so they couldn't meet each other yet. Bullshit. She. Angie. Left a few of the servants. All of the servants here today. But not Goda-san, I think. So there were 4 of them. Genji, Shannon, Cannon, and Kumasawa. And Dr. Najo, too. Apparently, they would sometimes come visit Maya and Beatrice witch tea parties. Of course, it had only been for small things like bringing them extra tea. How did the servants react to Beatrice? She was a guest who couldn't have existed. Weren't they surprised? No, they weren't. The master of the other mansion. So in Rokujima of 1986, the ones who could actually meet with Beatrice were you, Najo, and the 4 servants excluding Goda, for a total of 6? Let's see. That day being her resurrection, yet it had to be the fact that Battler's showing up. This is getting nuts. If Battler's anti-magic toxin is so high, then how come he could see her? Does this mean Beatrice thought that Battler would be the hardest one to convince? It would seem true that Battler was one of Beatrice's goals. However, if we go with Battler's chessboard thinking, we might say that Beatrice, who wanted others to acknowledge her existence, was a character who could not exist unless she was acknowledged. Battler reached this thought himself back in the first game. There is something different about the Beatrice of 1986. She's different from the Italian Beatrice or the Corridorian Beatrice, both of whom certainly did exist. The Beatrice of 1986, the one who is so familiar in a mysterious way, yet who had no existence. What does it mean to kill the Beatrice who had no existence? Let's replace the word universe with Beatrice. The number of people required to create Beatrice is 2. However, even a single person could give birth to her, yet that single person desired a second person. The second person to acknowledge the Beatrice created by the first person. The meeting with the second person is the scene that Mario had just described. The single person who created Beatrice had looked for a second person to acknowledge Beatrice and selected Mario. We don't need Faroud or Erica's heartless reasoning to know that the teacup magic was a sleight of hand. Maria, believing in the story of the anti-magic toxin, would close her eyes whenever magic happened. Any sleight of hand would be possible while she had her eyes closed. The girl who's trusting and will accept the story easily. Beatrice appeared first in front of the girl who had the language of witches. The laying an egg that a single person creates is no more than a delusion, like a chick inside an egg. In that case, Mirage Sorcière would nurture Beatrice and her magic companion like a nest. Beatrice is the one who, with the dignified presence, who calls herself the Witch of Okishima. More like Beatrice the Elder, who appeared in the previous game. Now this is getting confusing. The younger chick Beatrice was born out of love for Battler. Since that birth was not yet occurred at this point in time, then the birth of Beatrice the Elder and the existence of Beatrice at this time must have nothing to do with Battler. Are you enjoying this reasoning, Dr. Stone? At least let's have some applause from the spectators. Great, thanks a bunch. So I helped Bertram with her resurrection. What kind of things? Lots and lots. Not telling. Same way to protect your mama from the Black Witch. How did you know that? You're incredible. Ooh. You know, you're saying you love your mama and she's so nice, but I'd beg to differ. What's wrong? Don't wanna, huh? I see. So the game master have moved a piece. Apparently she's telling me to act something different. At this point, Leon has started chatting with the other family members. Jessica seemed to be getting irritated at having her butt pinched so much, and George was trying to calm her down. Jessica and George. I'll hear their stories next. Compared to Maria, the edgy magic toxin is very strong in these two. At least in the very beginning of the other games, they didn't acknowledge Beatrice. Maria showed me the point of view of one who believes. Now I can hear from those who don't. So Will is going to go ahead and start questioning George and Jessica next. But what do they know about Beatrice? Other than what they heard, what do they know? Huh. I apologize for our successor summons, like the courtesy back there. It's not going to leave a mark, is it? Talk about merciless. Did you say something, Jessica? Of course not. I've already learned my lesson, okay? Ooh, boy. Those are some sharp ears. I think I finally get this Leon person. Yeah. Something fucking anything has always been there. So everywhere you go, you get compared to Leon. A landslide election. Jessica doesn't seem to like Leon very much. Maybe out of jealousy, well, actually, it is out of jealousy mostly. It can be tough to be compared against perfection. I am perfection! But Mom and the others are always going on about how I need to follow Usumami or Leon's footsteps. You don't play in the band, do you? What? Shh. Interesting. People often like to place the blame for various things on their family. I loved it. That Petan song. That Dokyun song. I remember that song. I remember that stupid song that Jessica sung back in episode 2. My God, it was stupid! Yeah, please tell me everything you know about Beatrice. An anime heroine. Georgian persisted with that Beatrice was nothing more than a fairy tale. However, that phrase, respecting the child's dream, is the adult thing to do. That might be worthy of further scrutiny. If Kenzo said it, then they probably would have believed it. And that's something, the series of incidents starting with the window opening played by Beatrice the Elder, and ending with the final close to a murder. Beatrice claimed that the anti-magic power filling the mansion would be weakened bit by bit the more she made her existence known. Why would furniture want to become human? It feels like this was the theme of the previous game. Furniture cannot blank, so they decided to like to blank and try to become human. So they decided to like to blank and become human. It really is quite simple. I see. This idiot going around pitching people's butts, so I didn't really have to choose to yet. She cleared up. So pleased to meet you. My name is Jessica. How are you doing? What did you do? We have a splendid day. I mean, pleased to join our hospitality and Williard. Call me Will. Huh? What? He bent down on one knee, taking Jessica's right hand and kissing it. This is totally going to be misinterpreted as Will charming Jessica. Right down some strange. What the? Looks like the theater going power is having its effect on Jessica. I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh well. Beatrice, is it? I can tell you, but will you promise me something? Promise me you won't laugh. What is it you know? I won't laugh. Tell me. Sure. How should I start? Oh boy. I get the feeling Jessica knows more than she's letting on. The Golden Witch Beatrice is sort of like one of the 7 mysteries of the Ushiwamiya family. You heard those, right? Almost all the schools have a set of tall tales or ghost stories that get passed down. Like on some days, the piano at the music room will start playing by itself, or the skeleton in the science room dances around at night. Everyone's heard of them. We all walk by the portrait every day. We gradually got used to it and eventually bored of it. I get that. I bet nothing different from the other revolutions who came 3 times this year. Exactly. I'm going to play again. I've drawn another new spell. Take a look at it later, okay? Huh? Where's Angie? She went with Kyria to take some medicine. Her body is really frail. Totally the opposite of Battler. Too bad there's no lowly Angie. I'm fascinated by anime heroines and other fictional characters. More vivid. Am I the only one who notices something odd about her? I'll bet all the others notice too, but try to ignore it because that adult dignity George was always talking about. Adult dignity. My apologies, everyone. The head is quite busy with its noble research. I'm guessing this must be taking place sometime before the funeral or something. They can't be at the mansion. It was now Angie's absence that was being discussed. Apparently her stomach had gotten so bad that both she and Kyria could not make it to lunch. Poor thing. Gota, make sure you talk to Kyria's son later and have some porridge made. Thanks a bunch for the concern. Really sorry about this. You know what? How did Angie go from being so weak and frail when she was little to such an awesome character? Huh. I guess that's what happens when you finally grow out of your weaknesses. Oh! Actually, I should go ahead and end this commentary here for today. I'll see you guys in part 9, alright?